My course, Pen and Ink, we are starting with layering felt tips. This is just a quick little video to hopefully get you excited about the course and give you a little insight into it. So I'm just showing you here quickly how to layer your felt tips. I'm doing quite a complex pattern here, just showing you that really you can layer any colour in any shape, any pattern. It's pretty much always going to look great. It doesn't blend the way paint would, so you don't end up with brown, and you get this really nice opacity with each colour as well. So the first thing I did was quite quick marks, whereas the second one is more heavy marks, and you can see here how when I layer the blue over the yellow that you get green, which is a really nice touch. The same with the pink and the orange. So now we're going to be doing the same but adding in some water. So I'm creating a ombre here. This is just a blue that will fade to green and then to yellow. And I'm using a range of felt tips. I go more into detail about the tools that I like to use in the actual course, but this is just a range of everything that I have. So again, you just layer your felt tips, and then I've got a glass of water, a big paintbrush, and I'm just going over the top with some water. So you will need water-soluble felt tips to do this. And then I love to splatter water again on top. It acts like an alcohol burn, and during the video you'll see that it just pulls out the pigment and it looks really cool. So I'm doing the same on the bottom now, but just using my water a little bit more sparingly. And with this technique as well, you can almost use the felt tip as your palette. You see I pick up a bit of orange, a bit of red, and then use it as another colour. So now we're layering our felt tips with ink. So it's the same process again. You layer your felt tips, and then instead of just going in with water, we're going to go in with ink and water. So you're making a really multifaceted design and pattern. So that I've just done the water, and now I'm going in with the ink, and I'm using the same ink colours that I used in felt tip form. I always call this sort of like a jellyfish technique, because it reminds me of the tentacles. You can go in with as much water as you want. You can see me going in again there. So now we're going to be using contrasting colours of ink. So something I love to do is to wet the page first, and then I'm going to just use sort of colours that wouldn't normally put together. So I've got a blue, a red, and then a purple, and now I'm going in with yellow over the top. And the same at the top again here. So really just a wide range of colours, things you probably wouldn't necessarily put together. And with inks, for some reason, it just, you know, the transparency stays and it doesn't blend together horribly. It always just looks really interesting and a bit more complex than what it is. And what is ink without some ink splatter?